3, 2, 1, go. All right, so here's a quicker tutorial. So I'm not gonna explain exactly everything that I'm gonna be doing, but we're just gonna move along quickly and make some steam buns. Since I made a fun steam bun, I wanna make some, not real ones, but you know what I mean. So obviously matte cap, and I wanna add a floor because I always do that. I like to use a cylinder and kind of make a platform just so I can get rid of this grid. So I'll just line that up. Post subdivision to 2. Okay, validate. So we have floor. This is going to be bun. Okay. I don't know if it's steam bun or steamed bun. Let me know in the comments. All right, so first, gotta make the buns, hun. I'm gonna trim this right around there. I'm gonna voxel remesh it around 150 just to kind of hold the shape. And then use round edge. If you don't have round edge, check out my Nomad Sculpt cheat sheet. Let's solo it so you can see what's going on. Oh, it looks like it's a color. To be white. Turn this off. I don't want stroke painting because I hate when it changes the color of my matte cap. Okay, so something like that is good, but I'm going to voxel remesh lower now so I could get like that softer, rounder edge. But you have to hold the shape first. That's why I voxel remesh it higher first so I can hold the shape. So I'm going to voxel remesh higher now, probably 175 or so, and smooth it out. Okay, that looks all right. Let's see. So let's bring the floor back. Maybe I'll puff it up a little bit more. Something like this. I know we still really don't have the exact shape, but we can change that a little bit later. Oh, let's bring in a reference. Import. Oops. Transform. I'll kind of just put this down there. Always do things from reference. It makes things so much easier. Oh, you know what? I forgot a crucial step in the sphere. It's probably easier to just add. Oh, you know what? I'll just undo. I forgot one crucial thing that I did when I was kind of messing around before, which was when you have the sphere to go like this first. So you can really get that bun sort of shape. I'll smooth it probably around, or I'll trim it there. And then I'll just do the same thing. 175, and I'll do round edge. I'll solo it. So 175, that makes it pretty clean. Actually, it can probably just stay like that, honestly. But I'll make the edges a little bit smoother. I'll bring this down, smooth it a little bit. And I'll voxel remesh it back up high again. So 175, just solidify it. So I'll go back to solo. That's way more bunny. Okay, we'll move it down a little bit. So here's the cool part, making these like little things. I was using creases, but I had a good time using inflate as well. Let me make sure you can see this nice and clearly. Okay, so, and these are always really fun to do. I never did it with this many, so maybe we'll try that many. I usually use 5, but we're gonna do symmetry with Y. We're gonna turn X off, so we're just using Y. Using world is okay, because it's gonna be, if I use symmetry in world, it's fine because it's gonna be symmetrical down here, and there's nothing down there, so it's fine. And I need to do, let's say I wanted to do 8 or 9, because there's like so many little puffs there. And inflate is great because, so let's swirl these off. Okay, that's way too big, but you get the idea. Kind of like that, but they don't go all the way down to the bottom. It looks like a macaroon. But now you know how to do a macaroon. Done. Is it a macaroon? No, that's just like some other, that's not a macaroon. But you know what I mean. It looks like something that has that. I'm going to do the intensity a little bit more. And we'll probably stop maybe around there. And I need to find the middle. So it's something like this, but I'm going wrong somewhere. I'm not exactly sure. I think maybe I need to bring it all the way down to the bottom. You know what it is? It's like they overlap. That's the tricky thing. Okay, so let's see. Let's try crease again. I just want to try crease first. Okay, that works. So maybe we can use inflate. Yeah, something like that I feel like is good. But the shape still feels a bit weird, but I might just have to puff up the middle. So in order to do that, I'll use X and Z instead, and I'll just, ooh, that was aggressive. Oh, do I have, oh, those are normal. So why is it giving me so many? X is 1, Z is 1. I have Y off. Let's try local. This might be better. Oh, that's a little bit better. There we go. So I just had to puff up the middle, and I like the way that looks. I think that looks good. Okay, so let's save. At least we have a bun that we like, that we can remake. And also we can kind of smooth this off. I don't think it has to be. There we go. Okay, so let's see, what do we want to do next? So I want to make this bigger or this smaller? Let's make the floor bigger. So we're right up there. Okay, so we need to make this little round thingy. So that should be pretty easy. So let's just use a cylinder. We'll use Gizmo, bring it up. Okay, so it looks like something like this. And we can always resize it. So let's see. I think we want to do linear subdivision for this. So we'll do linear subdivision. We'll validate it. And let's just rename this to A. Oh, you know what? That was stupid. No, let's go back. There's one major thing that I forgot. So let's clone it first. Let's name the first one A, and then the second one, and now we can validate it. The second one, though, A bottom. And this one we're going to do, oh, that's the bottom. Wait, this is A. This is the bottom. I think I did it in reverse. Let's rename this one A bottom. And this one, so let's hide A bottom. So this one is going to be a basket. So let's just use the hole. Don't want to make it bigger. I just want to make it, there we go. So we'll make the outer thingy like that. Perfect. So we can clone this, and we're just going to go a little bit rogue here. We'll just make this one smaller. Looks like it's a little thinner. So we'll do that. We'll just make it a little bit bigger so it's along the edge of the other one. And we'll make it taller. We'll make it taller the sophisticated way. So it looks like it's up a little bit like that. Okay, and then we'll bring back the other one. And we'll just make this bottom like this. Okay, it looks good. So, and I also wanted to, I kind of wanted to make like a, I know the bottom is usually like thatched, but I think I just want to make like a, maybe like, like, I don't know what they're called, but that's what we're going to do. So let's add a box. Let's look at the top. Where's the box? So we'll move it up. These are the kind of things that, like, if I'm just like playing around, like in the morning, sometimes I just want to like sculpt something really quickly. And this is exactly what I would do. I really could change this division all the way down and then turn smooth shading off. I'm trying to get a little bit better at that because I think that's one of my main things. So I just don't think that way, but I really should. It's actually kind of hard to see. Okay, so I really don't want it that. So I'm going to make it a little bit above the surface of the floor, or the bottom, and then I'm going to stretch it out. And I don't care that it goes past because I'll just trim that. So now we have the box, and let's validate this, and then let's add an array. And we'll bring the array in. We don't need fit inside. We'll bring the array in so that it's very tiny amount of space right next to it. Just a fart's worth. 0.26, 0.260 maybe? .258. Okay, this is like not working. I think I was going in the wrong direction. Okay, maybe we want a little bit more space. Okay, so we'll use that for now. And now we just need to up the count. Move the whole thing over. Oops. Okay. Just as long as it's going all across. which it looks like it is. Okay, so I'm going to take this and validate it. And now we just need to, okay, we'll just use trim. Well, actually, let's, do I want to voxel remesh it together? Or do I want not to? Or do I want to use like a Boolean or something? Let's see how trim does. With a sphere, circle. Flip. Centered. I don't think this is going to work, but this is the most fun way to do it. I almost had it, actually. But why can't I see it? Why can't I? That's so weird. It's very strange, but I always run into issues like this. Maybe I should have separated them a little bit more. I don't know. I'm a little confused. Let's do show line. Maybe this will help. Let me try trim again. Circle. Let me try to go right on here. Oh, make sure I'm flipped. Oh, there we go. It just like disappears for some reason. Some angles it like disappears. Anyway, so cool, that works. So I want to take so we have the basket 1. They look like they're all the same, but I'm just going to validate them. And I don't know if I want to voxel remesh them yet or not. Let's try it. So I'll voxel remesh them together at like 200. Just see what we get. Probably cleaner without. Let me see what it looks like with smooth shading off. Oh, but you see all these little ridges. I don't like that. Oh, let me make sure this is okay. It is. What if I can get rid of those ridges? I hate those ridges. I don't mind that. So we'll take the bottom. We'll take all these parts and just voxel remesh them, except for the array. So I'm just going to voxel remesh these together. Okay, apparently I'm going to do a really high resolution. Oh, I can still see these stupid ridges. It's like I can't get rid of these ridges. I'm not sure why. All right, are these validated? Let me go back to before I validated them and just check them out. So, post subdivision, linear subdivision. So I think linear gives me so they're all giving me the same thing. They're all showing me the ridges. unless I turn this off. So I'm going to leave it off. No, I want it on though. I like it crispy, but I don't want those ridges there. So that's my dilemma. I guess I just do that and they kind of go away. Yeah, as if I turn smooth shading off. Whatever, it looks pretty good. Okay, this bottom. What's up with this bottom? So the bottom kind of lines up. I'm going to shrink this a little bit. There we go. That's better. Okay, so I'm not going to worry about these too much right now. Let's just link these up. Bring that down. I don't always like to just make things. Sometimes like I want to fix, you know, make sure something looks the way that it's supposed to look. I think that's another one of my issues as well. So we'll use a box. And you know what, for this box, let's make it really big. Let's put that here for now. Kind of table-ish. So maybe I want to change this to off. And by doing that, I can bring this all the way down. I think 4, right? Or God, people are going to be pulling their hair out. Can you make it 1? I'm not sure. I don't remember. Yeah, I guess that's fine. So I'll make it really small for a table. So that looks pretty good. Oh, you know what? I kind of want this to be one of those. Let's do this. Let's do I wonder if I can do. Oh, let's see. I kind of know the shape that I want. Let's use a cylinder. Let me move it up so we can kind of see it. So I want to flatten it like this. And then validate it. Symmetry, vertex. I need to have the right symmetry. Is it Z? Don't I have show line on? Oh, local. Okay, that's the one I want. So now I can stretch this like this. And now I should be able to change this to whatever the cross section is, not that. Yes, now I should be able to stretch it this way as well. Like a cutting board. Okay, that's pretty good. pretty much what I wanted. So I'll do round edge to make it a little more round. And stretch it up like this. Let's see. Let's add another cylinder. Just trying to think of how I want to do the end part. Did I do a sphere instead of a cylinder? I'm such a dum-dum. Cylinder. Up. Okay, so let's validate. No, it's the wrong one. Ooh, symmetry and vertex. Excuse me. Never fails. So we'll do something like this, and then we will do round edge. You know what, let's solidify it first. So look too soft. So we can turn all this, I guess we don't need to yet. Turn this stuff back to normal. Voxel remesh it. Well, let me do a save. I haven't saved in a while. Voxel remesh it. It doesn't have to be crazy. Maybe like 150. And then we'll do round edge because it's a little more solidified. We can kind of place it sort of where we want it. Something like this. Let's make it a little wider. Okay, so now I want to do smooth, and hopefully this works. I want to change just the, let me turn symmetry off. Oh no, I want symmetry on, but I don't want this one. I want the green, and yes, that's what I want. So I want this side and top and bottom, but I want to just, I don't know if it's going to work. Okay, it kind of worked. I didn't really want it to get thinner this way, but I think I can mitigate that by stretching it. Let's shrink it a little bit. I think that's fine. Move it in a little bit. I think a cutting board is something like that, right? Cylinder. Voxel remesh these together. Nothing crazy. Why is my phone blowing up? Cat is probably out there. Or it might be the birds eating the cat food. Why is there an impression like that? Why? I gotta get rid of that, and it annoys me. I don't know why there's an impression there. Why would there be an impression there? Maybe I need to subdivide this. Okay, I think subdividing that worked. Okay, put that together, boom. And we can decimate this. This doesn't need to be that big. So we'll make it a bit smaller. tidy it up to the table. Maybe we'll spin it a little bit. All right, let's move this over. I don't know what this is, but this can be here. Maybe a little smaller. That can be something else that we'll figure out later. Let's take all of these and move them up. Line them up with that. We can sort of move them. I saw someone talking about grouping for like the bun, like if I group them in here and then add a radial. How many radials is this? What is going on? Oh, where's my reference? There's one in the middle and 5 around it, so I need to make these much smaller. So we'll add one more. Okay. It's important to move. Okay, so this is the original one. I should have done this before I moved the cylinder. That would have been the easier thing to do. And actually, no, I'm going to do that. You don't have to do it that way, but I think it's a little bit easier if you do it that way. So all I did was go back. I'm going to bring this up till it's right on the edge of the cutting board thingy. The bun I'll just make smaller at the get-go. And I'm just going to hide all of these except for the array. Okay, so we know the bun is in the right spot. So now we'll add, excuse me, we'll add a radial with 5. Was it 5 going around? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it is 5 going around. Okay. I wish that when you change a setting on there, if you change one of these settings, it should automatically go back to the bun, not the radial. So you change a setting, it goes away, and then you move it, and it doesn't do what you want it to do. That would be a big help. Okay, let me look at the image here. So they're very close. They're very close. So they have to be very close, but one has to be able to fit in the middle. So that's a little bit like, they can be touching too. They can be touching. So I'm going to take this bun and clone it, and I'm going to move it out of the thing, which I should have probably done that first. And actually, let's do that first. Let's clone it. We'll make these the radials. We'll make this 5. We'll go to the gizmo, go to the bun. See, it doesn't look good because they're spaced. The spacing doesn't work. I don't know how to get them spaced. So, oh, maybe I just need to make them smaller. Oh, stupid gizmo. And I'll make this one smaller. Okay, something like that. I still wish that they were a little bit bigger. Like, I wish that they were touching, but then it's hard to get the one in the middle also the same size. So that's kind of a conundrum. I don't know. What am I doing wrong? Let me know in the comments. I know y'all know. But I guess maybe they're just like different sizes and stuff too. All right, so we'll just go with that. We'll bring all these back. Now they feel like they need to be bigger. I guess that works. Let's make this one a little bit bigger. Yeah, I guess that works. All right, so there's some other fun things we can probably do. We can add, let's see, probably use lathe. Make some really easy stuff with the lathe tool. Oh, fixed. Do I want fixed or do I want not fixed? Path. Where's my lathe tool thingy? There it is. So fixed. Now I see it. Is it there with curve? It's not there with curve, but it's there with path. Interesting. Okay, so let's just make... I want to use curve, though. Why does it not show up? That's so annoying. Like, it should be the middle of the screen, right? You would think. Let's see if it makes a difference. Oh, wait, does world make a difference? No, it's still off a little bit. That's so weird to me. Like, why would that not be in the middle? I don't know. Let me know if you know in the comments why the fixed line wouldn't just be this green line. So if I want to use curve and I'm like, okay, I want to make sure it's precise, but then that line is like off. It doesn't make any sense to me. It makes negative sense to me. Make it make sense if you can. I need to get rid of some of these. Just make some little bowlies here. Like that. We'll validate it. So you can put some other little food or something in it. Maybe we'll clone it and make one smaller. I should have changed the pivot so I don't have to keep resizing it. Pivot, center, pivot first, and then pivot, and then put it level with the table, pivot, so then I don't have to do all that nonsense again. Okay, so maybe I'll clone this as well and move it over here. But maybe I want to change the shape a little bit. Maybe I'll make it small and make it like a little bowl. Box remesh this. I don't really want to voxel remesh it. What happens if I decimate it? Oh no, it gets real ugly real quick. What happens if I round edge it and then decimate it? That's passable. Make it a little bit more of this shape. Clone this. Okay. These two linked? Yes, they are. So we'll move it over like that. Maybe we'll make like do another lathe tool. Did I just not do it big enough? What's going on here? Let me turn off spline. I think spline might be killing me right now. Come on. There we go. Oh, whatever, just give me the shape so I can make it. It's a little bit easier sometimes to just make the shape once it's kind of made. So we'll make like a little, some sort of bottle. It looks less like a bottle. Probably just a more simple. And why do I have this going all the way down through there? Doesn't really need to. I don't want it to look like a bowling pin. Okay, maybe something like this. Pivot, center, pivot. That's what happens when I like don't even look at references. I'm like, I just want to make cool shapes and place them around. Literally, that's just like how I roll sometimes. What I should have done though is I should have, let me do solo. Let's add a, I don't know why. Oh, is that not in the middle? Come on, bro. Oh, I know what I need to do. Move origin. Then it's undeniable. It has to go in the center. Yeah. Okay, so in order to make this, do I want to make it around the top? Maybe we'll do 2 of them. But let's do radius. Okay, let's clone this. Move one down and then adjust the radii. Yeah, I don't even need holes in these. I don't even care. What size are they? Well, they're kind of big though. Oh, whatever, I'll join them. Maybe I'll do round edge. Oh no, they do change a bit. But I want to decimate them. Let's see how they look. Gives it a little flavor. Just a little bit of flavor. See if I can subdivide this or decimate. Ooh. Okay. Okay, so there's probably some other stuff that I can put on, but I think that's about it for now. Oh, I need to move all this stuff, don't I? So radial bun. Okay, so we have bun, buns, and we have these, which I think are all, what is this? Oh, that's the table. So it happens when you don't label anything like a dum-dum. So we'll move all of these onto the little cutting board thing. This does need a top too, doesn't it? But we'll just do, oh, you know what? I didn't, let's clone the bottom, and then let's clone the basket. Okay. And let's just flip it and kind of put it over here maybe. Oh, I haven't saved in a minute. Let's use a line so I can just go straight down. Okay, so if you were taking this off, you would probably put it a little bit on top of this. So it would be sitting a little bit, let's use this little circle here. You wouldn't want it on that, so you want it resting on that, resting on this. Is it touching? Or is it floating? It looks like it's floating. Okay, that's touching, but a little too much. Okay, what about this side? Is not touching at all. Okay, that looks like close enough, but it's not touching the floor. Go off of a line and just rotate it so I can rotate this back and down. Okay, touching the floor, good. So little bit, move it up a smidge. Oh, it looks like it's still touching the floor. Good. Oh no. Okay, so instead of do that, I think I'm going to turn this a little bit. Okay. It shouldn't break anything else. Okay, all of this unfortunately looks like buns. I just need to move it over a little bit. Okay, that looks better. Just want to rotate it so I can move it where I want to move it. Like I want to just move it straight out a little bit this way. Okay. Maybe I'll move this over a little bit, tilt it a smidge. Oh, I think that works. It's touching, I think. It is touching. And it is on the floor. It is on the table. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I mean, I could add a bunch of stuff, but I'm not going to do that because that will take forever. But really quickly, let's just take everything. Make it my signature color. I'm not even going to say it like I always do. Post-process on. We'll turn the environment off. We'll add a light. Oh my God, I had the grid on the whole time. I hate the grid. Let's turn the intensity up to like 2. Okay. The buns. Can change the color of those. Although I kind of like it like this though. It's really pretty like that. Make them subsurface. Oh, what is this? The stupid back part. How did you get messed up? It's always something, you know? Actually don't mind that. But why is it all weird over here? I don't know what that was in there. But I don't mind that at all. I think that looks fine. Okay. Subsurface. I don't know what else would be subsurface except for those things. So let's just add maybe another light. Maybe we can make like a rim light type situation. Yeah, we'll do a little rim light situation there. Make it a little bit brighter. Oh, let me do Drug-Free Dave. Reflection. I don't really want crazy shadows with this. Boom, everything else looks good. Okay. What does it look like in perspective? I need something for the, oh, let me see if I haven't saved in a minute. I should get rid of the reference image. I should save this view as 1. Oh, you know what? Let me finish adding the lights. So let's add another light. We'll make it a spotlight and maybe like right above. Okay, I like that. We'll make it a little brighter. And maybe we'll clone this. We'll name this one TD. We'll name this one Rim. We'll name this one Key. Okay, we'll clone this one and just name it Prac. Some of you will know what that actually means. If you know it, put in the comments. And maybe there's just like another light source somewhere. Maybe there's a smaller light source coming down. Like another narrow light source. Let's make it soft. So maybe there's just like another light source there. And then you can, it's always fun to do like just, I don't know. Like I noticed like sometimes if you just like double things up, it just makes it look a little bit more. Like you can do the smallest things and they just add to it. So sometimes I just add things, double things up. But this is cool. I like it. I do feel like I need to make chopsticks. And I also want to, let's save this. So if you did my other tutorial, then you can open up, I feel like I just need to bring him in here. I like everything about it, so I'm gonna, take those layers. So I'm just gonna, oh no, I can't do that. want to do the selected as Nomad, selected, export, and save to files. My saved elements. I have characters somewhere. Assets. Characters. So we'll save him. And then we'll open. You can save it wherever. It's a little tricky with saving with iOS. Always has been for me. So I'm going to open this back up and then add to scene. Then iCloud Drive. No, on my iPad. No, iCloud Drive. Oh, my saved elements. Assets. Characters. Okay, so we'll open him up and bring him here. That looks pretty level. Oh, I think I put it back on orthographic so I can properly, yeah, he looks like he's lined up. But he's quite small. So let's do pivot, center, pivot, and then pivot, and move it down to the bottom of him so I don't have to worry about if I want to resize him, he's already fine. Put him right in the middle. Oh, you know what else I kept seeing too? I kept seeing let's just put all this together. I kept seeing little, maybe I don't know if I want to use a plane though. I think I'll use a box. I kept seeing all these little, almost like parchment paper, something underneath them when I was looking at the bring that down. So maybe I'll just make this really thin. And I'm using a box because I feel like you can't really manipulate or do anything proper if it's not a box. Now let's validate it. And let's see, I just want to see what I can do with this thing. Okay, so it goes crazy if I smooth it. What about move? I kind of want to like curl it up a little bit. Maybe drag is good. I can like drag it up a little bit, like around it. I want to make it look like there's weight on this. So that's what I'm doing, if you're wondering like why I'm... There's not a lot of light here. Okay, I think I need to box remesh this a little bit. Otherwise, I can't really move it at all. So let me see if I can smooth this out. I don't mind if it's really thin. That's actually better. But I wanted to box remesh it because now I should be able to move it a little bit easier. Yeah, there we go. Like, I just wanted to show that there's like a little bit of weight. And really just like having fun now. But honestly, like, that's what I love about the app. I think it's fun. And for me, honestly, if I'm not having fun, I'm just like not gonna do it. Let's do a little bit of these ripples over here because those ripples actually look good. I feel like there should be ones underneath most of these little buns, but I didn't really think about that to begin with, so. Okay, let's do, we'll leave it as is for now. Maybe we'll make it subsurface. Yeah, we'll leave it as is for now. But I wanted to make some chopsticks. That's what oh, maybe I should put some liquid in one of these. I feel like that would make sense. Oh, and I'm going to do a really easy way. Oh, this box. What is this box? Oh, that's the... We're just going to call it paper. And then we'll also add... I should actually tap on this, and then I should add whatever I'm going to add. That way it'll be next to it. We'll do a plain. I'm going to rename it sauce. We're going to change it to a disc. Okay. Sauce bowl 1. Actually, no, it should be A. Sauce bowl A. Sauce bowl B. Okay, and the sauce. We only need the top surface of it. So there's no reason to fart around and fill the whole thing. When you only need the surface. Okay, just want to make sure that this is looking legit. Oh, I really can't with this gizmo sometimes. I want it to be right in the center. I don't think it has to be, but oh, don't tilt it, just move it. I swear with this gizmo. Like, I just want to lock. There should just be a lock function. So if you want to lock, like whatever it is you want to use, I want to lock just the directions. I want to lock just this, just that. Please. Okay, so now let's just color it the same color. Just because, but we can get rid of the roughness. Okay, so now we got, oh, did I not? Wait a minute. Because there's no reason that this sauce has to be so big. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to make chopsticks. Wait, am I still working in post-process? Rookie mistake. Okay, chopsticks. Wait, what is this cylinder? Bottle neck. Box. This is the table A. Table B. Join those and make those the bun basket top. What is this? Oh, this is the cutting board. Bottle. Lathe A. Plate A. Everything, did I have everything? Array is the basket, floor, panels. Make it really easy for me to remember what this stuff is. Otherwise, I will not. Okay, so let's just go up here. Let's add cylinder. We'll put it right here. That'll be nice. I don't even see the cylinder. Where are you at? There we are. Okay, we can just use the regular functions. Okay, so maybe something like that. I think that's about a good length. I think that looks believable. All right, so let's make this end smaller. And let's validate it. We'll just match it the same color as everything else for now. All right, let's make sure the size is decent. A little long. Okay. Smooth out the top. Smooth out the bottom. Place the one, and then we can place the other one. How do I want to place them? Kind of like that. Is it level though? It is. Looks believable. Clone it. Excuse me. Okay, that, that looks bad. Come on, Gizmo. Gizmo is my mortal enemy sometimes. That looks pretty good. Is there any... So we can either put it there, or unless we want it like somewhere on the table. Could do on the table. No, but that doesn't look right. I think it feels better there. I think. Okay, there's our view. Why does this feel not subsurfaced? And actually, I can paint these. I don't even know if I want to paint everything else. I don't know. Just paint it in Blender. Yeah, I don't know if I want to paint everything else. I kind of just like it. I kind of just like it how it is. I actually just like it. I like everything this, even when I make 3D prints, I really like them this like terracotta color. What is up with this tongue? It is not the same color. Reflectance. Why is that looking like that? It should just be normal. Oh. Looks normal there. Oh, I guess it's just the shadow. I guess. Oh, let me check these. Oh, it's not subsurface. Okay. What if it was? What if I change the color completely? Okay, yeah, so it must be just a shadow. Okay, never mind. My bad. Maybe we'll have a little bit different texture, maybe. Might be kind of nice. Maybe I should use this one for the thing instead. Anyway, I really like it. I think I'm going to end it here. I don't know if I'll color it. I might color it in Blender, but I don't know. I had fun. I enjoyed playing around with this. I don't know if I want to do any depth of field, since it's like when it's not real depth of field, sometimes it just looks kind of funny to me. So I usually don't use it. But I might be able to plug this directly into the other one. All right, I think that's it. Keep drawing, keep sculpting. I will see you all in the next video. Let me make sure I did all the bells and whistles, all the bells and whistles, all the bells and whistles. Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Be sure to like and subscribe. And if you want to go more in depth, then definitely check out my Skillshare classes where I am a top teacher. I have about 50 classes, both Procreate and Nomad Sculpt. I also have a few classes on Udemy, so if you want to learn more, or you just like my style, you like the way I teach, you want to support me, those are some other places that you can do it. Thanks again, keep drawing, keep sculpting. I'll see you all in the next video.